considered as a wife if your husband ever wanted something else apart from sex? Now, I know we've always talked about sex being really important, and truthfully, it is important. But then, for women as wives, sometimes, it's not sometimes, most time, we really want to feel loved. We want our husband to show us he loves us. But for men, it's a far different cry. Men desires respect. A woman wants love. A man wants respect. So for men, if you can combine great sex and respect, I tell you, Yoruba will say, Otifori okwe sabe, there's something like that. You can get that if you can combine great sex and respect for a man. Men really want to not just feel respected, they really want to be respected by their women. Now, this extends into the bedroom. Remember, we are focused more on getting a better sex life in your marriage. This respect that men really wants to feel extends into the bedroom. And so if as a wife, you make a constant effort to always encourage your husband, even in bed. Sometimes men feel uncomfortable even with their body. They feel, oh, is my tummy not too big? It's not just women that feel that, you'll be amazed. Men also feel it. But the thing about men is that they learn to keep their insecurity to themselves. And sometimes they act on it. They feel insecure too. They feel it. And so as a wife, you can help your husband praise his body. In fact, men, they have this doubt inside them, even while having sex with you as your wife. They are asking themselves, am I really satisfying her? Am I really meeting up to her expectation? Am I sure I can stay erect for as long as she wants me to? Now, this is where your job as a wife comes in. Encourage him. Let him know how much you are enjoying the act. Oh, my husband, I really enjoyed the sex today. I had a great time. Tell him. There's power in words. Don't just feel good about the sex and keep it to yourself. No. Tell him. Let him know the act you like. Let him know the way you like it. Let him know when he does it right. Let him know when you want him to do it better. But even before then, encourage him. Before you tell him, oh, we can still do it this way, encourage him for the one he has done. Yes. Tell him, it's not just the woman that likes to feel the man hand all over her body. I want you to touch my head, I want you to touch my ass, I want you to, not just the woman. The man wants to feel it too. So don't just keep your hand on his balls. Don't just keep your hand to his penis. Work on his buttocks. There's a way you need his buttocks. Work on every part of his body. I was talking about working on his scalp, about your finger inside his hair. Work on every part of his body. There's this thrilling feeling. There's this feeling that thrills you. Probably you just had a shave. There's this little hair. When you move, it thrills. It's thrilling when you move your finger over it. He enjoys it. Work on every part of his body. Knee, his shoulder. Work on his backbone. He enjoys all this. So let your hand get to work even during the sexual act. So like I said, apart from sex, it is important that you also make your husband realize that you respect him. Respect is not just about the home. Respect even extends to the bed. Let him get to know that you enjoy the sexual act. And for the men, I've always said it. A woman's greatest need is not the fact that you can penetrate so hard. It's the fact that you can penetrate and touch the right spot while penetrating. How far you can thrust or how long you can thrust for. No. Well, ladies, women, your wife would like good sex. Sometimes she wants you to ride her hard. Sometimes she wants you to ride her rough. Sometimes she wants you to ride her gently. But then, most times it's not always the issue for women. Your wife wants to achieve orgasm. So for her, as much as for you as the husband, as much as what matters for you is that they really feel you as the husband, and feeling you doesn't have to do with sex. Is locating the right places to touch, knowing how to use every part of your body right. The Bible says the husband's body belongs to the wife, the wife's body belongs to the husband, and you're both expected to give each other sexual satisfaction in whatever way seems right to both of you. That's why you got married to each other. You're not expected to get it from anybody else. I do forever till death do us part. That's the promise, and you're expected to keep the marriage bed on the foul. So it's important as a husband and as a wife that you communicate your sexual needs to each other. Very important. Communicate, and this will give you a better sex life. So like on your way again, something better is going to come up. So don't forget to like my YouTube channel. Your subscription and your like on the page keeps me going. So thank you for listening.
I can't forget the day we met.